Welcome back, guys, episode number 41. So last week I finished putting the drawer slides in. Still have to repair a couple of them because I'm not sure. This one still is not latching and this one's still acting kind of weird. But we also cut out the plain faces for these, and I asked you guys to leave a comment below, shaker style or leave it plain, and the comments spoke probably what I was going to end up doing anyway, but I'm going shaker style. Got a beautiful day. The leaves are starting to bud on the trees. The reason the leaves are starting to bud on the trees is because we've been getting a lot of rain. Today is supposed to be nice, but I think the rest of the week is pretty much supposed to be rain. So I'm going to try and get the cuts and everything done today so I can do the glue and whatnot throughout the rest of the week. The one plus about rain this week though is that I can get the designs for the clothing that I was talking about last week done this week. So yesterday I actually worked on them quite a bit and I got some pretty good ones down, I think. I'm not going to show you guys quite yet. I'm going to work on it throughout the week and I'll show you when I'm done. But for now, let's get to cutting those strips up and glue them on the drawer fronts, make those shaker style drawers. I got everything cut up except for one piece because I'm short, because I messed up one of the cuts by a couple of inches. I accidentally wrote the wrong amount down. So I'm gonna have to run to Lowe's, then we just have to glue and clamp. I think I'm gonna use the tape method, so I think I might pick up a little bit more tape while I'm there as well. It is the next day, a bit later in the day, so it's been kind of like drizzling off and on throughout the day today, drying up, getting wet again, drying up, getting wet. So I've been working on my designs for most of the day. This is kind of the staple design I'm thinking. It's like a squid. And then we have a couple other little designs that I actually incorporated into one full design. I might take the logo out and put some clouds there. I might fill in some of the squid design with some black ink just so it looks a little bit more uniform with the rest, but here it is. So we have a sea anemone with a clownfish, a diver, the squid with the helmet, and then we have land up here with a van and a surfboard and two palm trees and a logo. That is gonna go like down the sleeve of one of these pieces of clothing. I'm getting custom packaging, custom mailers to go inside, custom hang tags, custom packaging tape, custom poly mailers, everything. We're doing it big. We're doing all custom. But for now, let's get on to those drawers. Let's head outside. Alright, we are all done with all 6 drawer faces. So I'm gonna go ahead back inside, work on some designs a little bit more for the rest of the day. They'll dry up and then tomorrow we'll be able to sand them out a little bit. Alright. It is actually the next day once again. It's on the earlier portion of the day, so I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the designs. My goal is to have the designs finalized by tomorrow. And we're gonna go outside a little bit later on and finish off the drawers. We're gonna get the faces onto the boxes of the drawers. Before I get going on the designs, I just wanted to show you guys these pictures because, I don't know, I thought maybe you guys would wanna see them, learn a little bit more about me or about where I've been and what I've done, but this is just going to be a really quick little thing. So all of these photos on the wall that you see. All of those photos are taken by me. Before I started this whole thing, before I even did the Airbnb photography, when I was first starting out on my photography and videography journey, I was doing travel photography and working with brands and whatnot and doing that kind of grind. The reason why that one is so big, if you've been on the community posts of Before I Die's website, you guys know that photo is the photo that kind of changed my life. That was the first photo that I took that I was like, oh my God, I think this is what I'm meant to do. Arizona, and then that one was taken in Utah, Finger Lakes, New York, Arizona, and then I went to Europe. So a lot of these photos here, obviously Eiffel Tower, Matterhorn Mountain, Interlaken, Switzerland, and the Amalfi Coast in Italy. So basically what I did years ago, which I want to do with season 2 of this at some point, it's on my Before I Die list. I did a video series called Bloodlines. So, I mean, it's not done very well. It was in the very beginning stages of me doing videography and whatnot. So it's not really edited great. It's not shot great. The storyline is a little bit lacking, but it was a really cool experience and I would never give that up for the world. So basically I took a DNA test and I traveled my ancestry throughout Europe, 24 days or something, and I went to 7 different countries and 17 cities within those 7 countries. So it was a lot of traveling. It was go, go, go. These are just some of the photos. Fun little collection. I don't know, man, just thought you guys might want to see some of that. Also some of the things that maybe to look forward to, because I'm obviously not just going to give up photography while I'm traveling in the bus. I'm going to be doing quite a bit of it. But for now, let's get on to the designs of the clothes. Alright, that is going to wrap up my little design session. I'm almost done. I just want to tweak a couple things still that I think I need to tweak. But otherwise, they're looking pretty good. I'm happy with the way they're turning out. We're gonna get into the bus work right now. All right, I'm back from Lowe's. I got my double-sided carpet tape, as well as some 3/4-inch screws to screw it in place after it's taped on. Dark out today. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all the tape off of my faces that I did yesterday. That looks good, man. Look at that. That is that. All of those are done. Just have to sand them out like I said, which I'm gonna do tomorrow when it's a little bit nicer out, not so wet. A lot of noises going on right now. Neighbors coming along, helicopter flying over. But I have to edit the entire video today still. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and get this done as quick as possible. Start with the 60 grit. So I have my carpet tape here that I'm going to use to put on the drawer and then stick it on in place so I can screw it in place. I read online that this makes it way easier, so I'm going to give it a shot and see how it works. And it doesn't stick at all. Love to see it. It literally didn't stick at all. Come on. Come on. Looks like it might end up just having to screw her in. In the meantime, I do want to say thank you guys so much. We hit 5,000 subscribers this week, and that is incredible. This community keeps growing. I keep having more and more comments of awesome people out there. As you guys know, if you've been following for quite some time, I'm not a builder. I've had no experience in construction. I know I say this in quite a few of my videos, but you know, I've had no experience in construction prior to this. I don't really like woodworking, if I'm being honest, and I just kind of threw myself into this situation of building the bus because there's a greater purpose behind it, and I can't wait to actually fulfill that greater purpose. Really appreciate each and every single one of you for subscribing to the channel and watching my stupid videos every week and being here for me, supporting the channel, supporting the build, all that. moving the drawer slides back on this one just a hair, because I really like the alignment on this one here. This one's like exactly where I wanted it to be, so I'll just move it back slightly on that one. And this one still has to get repaired, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the face on and get it done. All right, there we go. Last one in place. 1, 2, 3 drawers. Boom. That looks pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. I really like that. I just have to move the drawer slides back just a bit on the top one. Boom, boom, boom. That is a wrap on these drawers for now. Still have to fix the drawer slides on this one because, yeah, that. And I'm gonna move the drawer slides back on this one and back on this one, which I'm not gonna do right now since I have to edit this video, but they look freaking awesome. That's a wrap. That's a wrap on the week, a wrap on the video. If you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I post videos every week where I build out this bus, and hopefully we'll be done in a couple of months. Leave a like on the video, it helps the channel get noticed. And without further ado, I'll see you next week. Peace.